How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here as we get into another episode of Supernatural with episode 9 of season 6. Quite impactful stuff with the last episode, especially with the whole Skinwalker focus. Lucky, I can say for certain that my dog Milo is not a Skinwalker. He's just a mischievous kiddo, so yeah, who's just napping away now, so yeah. But it was, like I said, quite impactful because with Lucky, he was different to, I guess, the rest of the pack, really, with the fact that there was that warmth he garnered towards the family that previously looked after him, and when they found out the truth, understandably they were not, well, the mother, she was not really wanting any kind of association with Lucky, so yeah, but it was really great stuff, like especially with the focus on Sam, and obviously after what we found out in episode 7, with the whole soul gig, of course, Sam coming to that idea that, you know, having a soul, as difficult and hard as it might be, it's probably the best way forward, really. So yeah, with that said, though, let's get into episode number 9 of season 6 for Supernatural. Let's go.
Patrick, you're freaking me out.
Patrick, don't go in. You're gonna die.
Just having a quick look.
Yeah, you're gonna have a quick death in a minute.
Patrick!
Just leave him. He's dead. He's dead. Wait, did he just get abducted or something? No.
Patrick!
No way! What the hell? What the hell? What the fresh hell is this? Are we on some kind of X-Files shtick? I love this. I love this intro so much.
We're done. The only thing you're missing is a couple dozen cats, sister.
Yeah.
It's
Whoa,
a
Sam! Hold fire!
What? You gotta ask? Right,
Clap
yes,
your
you do have
hands
to
if
ask.
you
Look,
believe.
I'm sorry, but this is all a big joke, right? I mean, we're not actually
Like
taking
Friends
this
style,
crap
though?
seriously. Man, E.T. But until we get you back on the Soul Train, I'll be your conscience, okay? So you're
He's
saying
gonna be
you'll be
Jiminy.
Jiminy
Wait.
Cricket.
Yeah.
But yeah, you freaking
I
puppet.
knew it.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Pinocchio. Jiminy Cricket. Wait.
Is that all right?
You know what? It's a Time Lord thing, isn't it? I swear to
Hide something.
the skies above.
Watchmaker. Holy.
UFO!
Oh, dude, stop yelling. You're breaking up. I didn't catch that last part.
Close encounter! Close encounter!
Close encounter.
No! He's still getting abducted! No way!
You there? What happened? Dane.
No way!
Oh, they're real. UFOs.
Like I said before, son, the truth is out there.
Okay, you're the expert. How do I get them?
Can
They
I
get you.
Well,
Have you considered the possibility that you suck at hunting UFOs?
Whoa! Empathy! Oof!
I'd like to help.
What's your game? Are you a secret
Yeah.
alien?
They brought your brother back.
What the fuck? I mean, Sam just got laid, which is like
4 a.m. Yeah.
time.
UFO time slip.
Yeah, time works a bit differently, I guess.
falls in line with a lot of abduction stories.
Falls in line.
Nothing's falling in line. I don't think anybody's ever done that before.
Probably because, you know, the other people they abducted were without guns, etc.
You should take a shower.
I should take a shower.
Victory shower.
I'm gonna take.
So if aliens are actually real, what's next, huh? Hobbits? Seriously.
Frodo Baggins, where are you? Oh, Sam!
The million times you almost called Lisa. So you're saying suffering is a good thing?
I'm saying it's the only game in
Be
town.
overcome.
No, give me the stink eye.
You mean the
What's
cop?
his deal?
Not the cop. The guy, he's right. Oh, now he's gone.
Who's gone?
Sam couldn't
Please
see
just get out
her.
of here.
What's wrong with you?
Before I hit you.
Okay.
Oh no.
The planet believes in UFOs, and they will not stop writing books.
Bowie!
Yeah, well, at least books
Of
have
course,
punctuation.
of course.
All right, keep digging. We'll
Got
see what you
Space
got. when we get
Oddity
back.
there. I love the fact that Space Oddity is playing here. And then there's... Wait! That microwave's gonna explode. Oh, okay. Oh, pink.
With nipples and she hit me.
I'm not supposed to laugh, right? Right. Okay, sure. So,
Sam would
shot in
laugh.
the dark here. ETs and fairies, glowing lights, abductions. It's all the same UFO stuff, just under a different skin.
You seriously
It's
think the secret with the UFOs
kinda
is...
similar.
Hey, you're the one who pizza rolled Tinkerbell. I'm just doing the math. But this is good. This is a lead.
And it,
A lead where?
you know, dismisses the
Fairies,
UFOs.
sprites and spriggans, Bogart.
Why are the fairies abducting people?
But there is much theory and little fact. We know they only take firstborn sons,
Oh,
like
okay.
Rumpelstiltskin did.
Ooh,
Personally,
yeah.
I think they're taken to Avalon to serve.
What's
as
Mr. Gold
Avalon.
doing in Supernatural?
Let's say fairies are real, okay? What can we do about them?
Sorry?
I mean, how could we...
Vanquish them.
Interact with them.
Yes, yes.
Yes!
Interact.
Well, if you want to win a fairy's favor, leave a bowl of fresh cream. They love cream.
Bait.
Okay. I gotta say, I love the feel. It's
Arizona crapped in here.
Wow!
Terrific.
Wow!
It is.
Don't, he's blunt.
Do you have bigger cups?
God, is it on me? I feel like I've got the...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Decided to trade his son for a bunch of watches. I mean, I'm assuming you have a soul, so what's your excuse?
Oh. Oh
I
shit.
don't understand. My grandmother, she always used to say that they were real. Told me all these stories when I was a kid about how to summon them.
He
I
got
get
curious
favors
one
from
day.
So you learn how to work a spell.
I mean, honestly, I doubted it would even work. I was just
Throw a
desperate.
shot in the dark, and then it
She
was like,
made me
holy
this
shit, it works.
And the fruit and the fat was...
My firstborn. And not just mine. It's
been-
others. They're not stopping.
Yeah. Poor Dean. He's getting chased down by the leprechaun.
What do you want, you fairy? Huh?
Oh no!
Sam! Hey!
What am I supposed to do?
Fight the fairies! You fight those fairies! Fight the fairies!
Of course, Dean's gonna get in trouble with the law.
just
Every
trying to
fucking
understand.
season.
Agus fuatech and Shia. Irash Gunacha
Ah!
You.
Yeah, the one that Dean's
You're the
seen.
leprechaun?
Indeed, I am.
Oh, hello!
Sorry about the mess, but you.
But you'll have to get near me eventually. And I have very good reflexes.
He's
You're not like the rest
a
of
bit
us,
more
are
efficient.
you?
Nope.
Now I could see that right off.
Yeah.
You're missing
Maybe
a
something to do with no
certain
soul?
piece. Right in the center, ain't you?
Make me a real boy again.
When you wish upon a star.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. I got a wish.
Oh! A death wish!
Painful. But not a deal breaker.
Ah! Bugger. There he is again! Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Lovely.
One,
Kum sabalcha.
three.
Ar noyain. Gun em.
He's like, well, you fucking
Adu-
defeated me.
Kum
You're an
duncha.
asshole.
And geta wabasof sho.
Woo!
Why? It was a deal. When's a deal ever been a good thing?
Freaking logistics more than
Trying to figure out
desire.
how it works in there.
Yeah.
Having second thoughts about getting your soul back.
Oh.
You're not, are you?
No.
See, why do I doubt that? Why do I doubt that? Fucking ludicrous episode. I loved this. Oh man, I loved this ludicrous episode. Yeah, I mean, we've had a situation before where we were on the cusp of UFOs, of course, being a thing in Supernatural. I'm sure one day it's gonna actually be a thing. And we're all just going to be bamboozled and all of that, because this is, I believe, the second time we've had UFOs being teased. And then, of course, there is something more. Not so much a trickster this time, well, or an angel, but also dealing with leprechauns and, yeah, the full shebang there. So, yeah. But I do say, I gotta, like, even though the UFO thing was dismissed, gotta love the Bowie. So, I mean, yeah, it might be cliche to use Space Oddity, but don't care. Love Bowie. Don't care. But yeah, Sam, see, I've even said a couple of episodes ago, with the fact that those emotions are not there, it's not really a desire, it's just more so an objective. It's like, if it happens, cool. If it doesn't happen, shame. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. In fact, I'm not going to lose sleep at all. But that's what I've said in regards to Sam and the situation with the soul. There is no, I mean, he's got a point in regards to, it's a deal at the end of the day. I mean, it's not exactly a gift or anything. I'm not going to be catering to the bloody leprechauns whatsoever. So we'll find a way without any kind of repercussions and all of that to get my soul back. I'm not going to risk something in regards to payment or whatever, in regards to, getting my soul back. So, if anything, I'm just going to be in this for myself. If I want my soul back, it's going to be on no IOUs or whatever. So, yeah. But, I mean, not just that though, but it would come at a desperate moment, I would say, and Sam still had a few tricks up his sleeve, including the thing that counted as a distraction. So yeah, but yeah, what an insane episode. So yeah, quite the ludicrous episode, but one I was quite here for. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this episode. It was a really, really, one of those laid-back episodes, I would say. Even if you want to, I guess, kind of consider the last episode as kind of laid back in a sense. Although, of course, with the title of the last episode, circumstances, etc., there's a bit of tension because obviously we've discussed about our love for dogs and all of that. So, yeah, as well as the fact that we're coming off the back of, episode 7, which was quite intense and all of that. But this episode, straight from the gate, nuts. So, I mean, we definitely opened up on a kind of a parody of, like, okay, these teenagers are definitely going to get themselves killed and all of that. So, yeah, and yeah, it was just really, really bizarre all throughout, like, especially when Dean got abducted. Well, he kind of did get abducted, just not by the UFOs. Like, whenever we say abducted, of course, you just tend to think it is UFOs, and that was it, really, in regards to this episode. Everyone was so convinced that these abductions were UFOs, especially when all of the signs are there. And of course, like in real life, you have all of these people like, oh, I've seen something that looks like a UFO, etc., and all of that. So no one's going to believe bloody fairies. So and I feel like that is just really, really appropriate in regards to, like, there are certain people who are going to believe in fairies and then they're not going to be taken as seriously. But UFOs, really? But it is just a very, very interesting idea because obviously fairies exist in different realms. UFOs are just like in a galaxy far, far away. So, yeah, it is going to be a bit more, there's going to be a bit more believability with UFOs, aren't there? So, yeah. I'm not really, like I said, though, I'm sure it was the Tall Tales episode where we had, of course, a plethora of these creatures and all of that, of course, turned out to be the trickster. But, I am sure that I mean, there's got to be an episode, right? Where UFOs are going to be a thing. So, I mean, there is no reason to lack believability about, your leprechauns and fairies and all of that. I mean, they still fit in well, very, very comfortably with the supernatural lore. As well as the fact that you had Wayne, who was essentially their alpha in a sense. Even though, like, I guess he isn't an alpha, but he with the whole alpha situation with the vampire and the skinwalker, etc. Yeah, there is that kind of connectivity, isn't there, with that leadership? So, and we took care of the, I guess, alpha of the fairies, and they all just, yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, there's going to be a bit of believability with the whole fairies and all of that. So yeah, I just didn't believe whatsoever that Sam was going to consider the potential of the leprechauns. His statement about getting Sam's soul back. I don't think he would have been able to do it. I mean, leprechauns, we know that they can be very, very powerful entities, but I feel like it would be a bit trickier if the leprechaun, it would be a bit tricky for the leprechauns to be able to get Sam's soul back. So, although, then again, he might be able to, because we know that their magic is a bit different. So there is going to be, I mean, there's surely got to be something other than, of course, angels that can really bamboozle the demons and all of that. And like I said, leprechauns can be very, very it's kind of like a genie, I guess, in a sense, really. That, I mean, they're powerful entities as well, and they could do something like, oh, like, I wish to have my soul back. Okay, done. But of course, you've got to consider the costs. It's the same here with the leprechaun, of course, with the fact that, oh, there's always a deal, there's always a catch, there's always a price to pay, isn't there? So yeah. But yeah, I just found it very, very interesting, this episode. It was, like I said, with Sam and the lack of soul, it was great to see Dean trying to coach him, I should say, in regards to, how to operate. Like, yeah, you might not be able to feel emotions at this moment, but I'm going to try and coach you as much as possible in regards to in regards to knowing how to operate and how to handle things, because like all these people, they're not going to know how that you don't have a soul and all of that, so you don't want to come off as rude, but also to kind of get you into the kind of habits of what Sam would be like. But Sam did have a point as well at the end of the day, that I can't really force these emotions, really. So you had Dean, if anything, try his best in trying to coach Sam. But yeah, like I said, Dean, with Dean, that was it. He could only really, really try, couldn't he? So yeah, but I just found this to be a very, very fun episode. It was, like I said, really, really amazing. So yeah, but man, I did love some of the lines as well, like fight the fairies as well. And when, of course, Dean was analysing the fairy as well, like he's like nipples and all that, so it's like what, bamboozled. So yeah, it was, and I did love, of course, Bowie. Bowie played, and I'm just like, ears perked because Bowie's my favorite. So yeah, but yeah, I also love the fact as well, like Dean didn't even know what he was like. For Dean, it was a misunderstanding in regards to his little scuffle with that person. And you had the officer say, accuse him of the fact that he was being homophobic. And of course, we know that he wasn't being homophobic with the fact that he was like, fight the fairies and all of that. So, yeah, but I mean, we have to have a see. Like, you just love the fact that Dean is just, once again, getting himself in trouble. Like, this is it, though. It would just feel odd if a season didn't have Dean getting in trouble with the law in some capacity. It's always one of my favorite long-running gags. So yeah, but it's just that misunderstanding, because no one's gonna bat an eye to what's actually really gonna happen. Because, like I said, fairies. It's just a freaking story. Whereas UFOs, there's a bit more believability. So, yeah, but fairies, yeah. But and of course Dean just running for his life in the, like when he spotted the UFO, and then he was on the phone to say, like, what I really, really found funny about that was the fact that Sam was, like, if anything, coaching him. Like, Dean's panicking for his life. He's just seen something he thought was an impossibility. And then there's Sam, who's just so casual about this. He's got no reason to be worried. And then, of course, when Dean returned from his abduction, he was laying into him about, I've been gone, and you've been just getting laid. And you have Sam, who's just been like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, do you want me to just sit there and mope? And Dean's like, yes! Don't get laid! So, I don't know if there's also a little bit of envy as well, that Dean's just focused and all of that, like, as well as the whole UFO shtick, and then there's just Sam just doing what I guess Dean would normally do, because I mean, it's not like it's uncommon knowledge, is it? So yeah, in terms of Dean and his mannerisms. So yeah, but yeah, I thought this was pretty fun. Loved getting into the mannerisms, well, not the mannerisms, the mechanisms of the fairies and the lore of it, as well as like the different kinds of fairies as well. Like you got your leprechauns, you got your elves, you got all of these, like I guess different. I guess these different classes of fairies. So yeah, it is really great to have all of these different, I guess, classes really, because we saw throughout the episode, that person who just had it out for Dean. We had, of course, the leprechaun. We had all of those workers. So yeah, as well as what was mentioned. So as well as Oberon. So a mid-supernatural Night's Dream. That's it though. Like when they mentioned Oberon, I was thinking, okay, if they renamed this episode, it would be a mid-supernatural Night's Dream or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, it was a really ludicrous episode, and you gotta love that. So of course, after the heavy we've been dealing with this season, it's really nice to have something that is I guess really nuts and ludicrous in terms of what this episode was. I mean, even the intro, which I'm sure was X-Files based. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure, I guess you could say. I say that because obviously never seen X-Files. I'm sure it's going to be something on my to-do list at some point, so don't worry. But just given the whole UFOs and the different, I'm sure, but not sure if it was X-Files. But yeah, it was just nuts throughout. So something laid back, something that was just really, something that I'd say that was a bit, self-contained and all of that, but it was just really wonderful nonetheless. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!